A lot of people want to know how to write your book, and I'm going to tell you three main steps to be able to get your book out of your head and onto paper. Because sometimes all those good ideas can get stuck in our head and we just need to get them out, right? The first one is mastering your market. You can remember these three M's that I'm about to share with you. Master your market is the first one. That's where we get really clear on our audience. Now, some people might say, oh, yeah, I'm really clear on my audience. I'm talking to doctors. They live in Texas and they're all, between 50 and 55 years old. That is not actually specific enough because we need to get into how they're thinking. We need to get into what it is that they want to solve by reading your book. And that is how my process is different from other people's because we focus on the audience and what they need to know. The second step is make a book map. We map out the book. This is a little bit like an outline. It's a little bit different than what a lot of us did in high school with term papers and such. We're making a map of all the different ideas that will come from our brains when it comes time to write this book. And we're not merely doing it in a linear way. We're doing it in a spread out, delightfully and creatively messy way so that we can gather all of that material that's necessary to make your book a success and to make it something that's readable and also to prevent reader fatigue. That's something that I spend a lot of time working on with people. How do we make this a compelling read so people get to the end? The third M is mind to page. Once we have the book map, we know what needs to go into it. Yes, that's a great place to be at. Then we need to get those ideas out onto paper. Does that mean that the book is done once we get it onto paper? No, a lot of people think that it's done then. Those books that you see on Amazon or on bookshelves, if you still go into bookstores, those books went through several drafts. And a lot of times we don't know that because we didn't see those drafts get made. But it's just like an Olympian. The Olympian did not just show up and then, do whatever they do, whether they run or play soccer or whatever it is, they trained for ages. So it's a little bit similar with a book where we take some preparatory steps and we get some things organized and sorted, and we don't even have to lift weights like an Olympian. So let me know if you have any questions about this process, and I would love to see you in one of my monthly roundtables where we talk about topics like this and others that are related to writing for your business. Take good care, my friends, and let me know if you have questions.